Picture the moon, but not just any moon. Picture the moon in 1962, when it was just beyond humanity's reach.
We'd been dreaming of going for decades, but only recently had that dream begun to seem possible. The first lunar probes had arrived just a few years before, sending back signals that helped us see our neighbor more clearly.
We saw what the moon looked like up close. We saw the conditions and contours of its landscape. And we saw, for the first time, what it would take to get there ourselves.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
It's the same for us today.
We know what better futures look like, even if they're just beyond our reach. We know the conditions and contours of the landscapes learners need.
And we see signals of what's ahead. Signals like those that grabbed your attention yesterday. Signals that maybe you can't quite shake, even as you sit here this morning.
So, how do we get to tomorrow's metaphorical moon?
It starts with bold vision. That's what President John F. Kennedy offered when he declared in 1962,
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
That vision, he said, will organize and measure the best of our energies and skills as we collectively work to achieve it.
In a few minutes, our friends from Gelp will offer a bold vision of their own.
One of futures we can strive for before the decade is out.
Forging those futures will require
the best of us.
Our boldest, most generous, most collaborative selves.
But it will also take more. Kennedy didn't just declare a dream and walk off the stage.
He described exactly what it would take to make that dream real. The giant rocket,
the alloys that hadn't been invented, the precision engineering, the equipment for propulsion, guidance, and communication.
He described a moonshot, a way to bridge the best of his era's innovations with the future he wanted to forge.
And that's what we are here to do today.
Let's shoot for the moon.